to folders and exercise books, the shutdown of the Lightwave Health Information Management System is presented.
Ebusianfo aha GhanaNsem TV GH. Message like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. Ebusianfo bibia yewa we are still waiting no ewo enhu susuanso. Everything, every decision has its own repercussions. Yes, sir. Now, we the yes sir. My baby motivator and I say from motivational speaker Debbie and no. Now the reason I'm saying this is as on my I say I won't say decision be I make it as in why never leader or mine who becomes the next president, which party should become the next party in power in Yinano. E wo hu nsusuanso 2024 on my way nkofo be break ase omo nkoto aba ebi mu so sorry be 6 million sorry koto aba ma NDC 4.5 million there about also sorry koto aba ma NPP, but you see majority carries a vote NT, majority voted for NDC nkofo am koto aba no nti NDC na win. Okay, no problem. Now adia Ghana for na anka yen kaise ense yan kaise adia ye ni say election when you experiment. And say, oh yeah, okay, mistake no kwandia. By 4 years, you will have to live with the mistake you have made. And there, umpo, you will have to live with it. One bompayo, you have to. And see, like you not go and vote for a government that does not believe in health insurance, and then ufri one now sorry them say, Yakupo me bompaye, and I buy no be health insurance. My Debbie, and Juma, Debbie. And how who crash or boss empire any be Yakupon. Now, what is happening? Ghana for a voting party be a friend of NDC. Now, some party no, omuko choose obi a health minister no. Omuhu party ni name no. E obi anani is only experience tiny hall prefect. Ena ye appointing no. Some be health minister. No kronya mienim. From the very time I say minta Akandoh nebe health insurance no, a health minister no. And I mu be precisely be we there. We there asema to ye. Na Ukraine mi enim so no, asem enyan to yampa. Ghana say no, ye health sector as a content creation e koso. Minister na kasa so create content. Na nkofo a omo sector nemo. Be doctors, nurses, midwives ni nyina so no. They create content. That content need then yentua muka. Utimi adwuma 11 months yentua we. To ko demonstration and asem aba. Eti when na ekoso o health sector mo. Moving from that, say asem bia ekoso ni say e be kai say Akufo-Addo ba omia omodi health sector na say your health information staff no e dey call digital. Na sa digital na so na say ko na yes say ba Cannon, you call hospital. The queues are not too long. Within a minute, within even few seconds, they are able to get your details and all. And this is about we buy no. One be abrogate contract no. So then your friend no limbs. Now a brand now more abrogate contract no. They did not remember say in comfort details. Limbs no so. Now neko says the doctors no omuso. I don't know omuso say 5 years worth of medical history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of medical history. Or more hypertension, and one more diabetes, or more way, and away all the treatments that have been done. Nini nano, they cannot access it. Aira. Esan say aban way, say on tuya nkofo amuye limbs foka. Na se bana sa nipa bebre client no patient no, because doctors don't know your history. They start giving you medications maybe you're not supposed to take. They give you some medication that become overdose. Esan say what for medication no da. Esan say medications be or why be once a year. And let's say maybe January ufa sadro no, and sanko next year. But because we history ni hono, maybe they will prescribe that same medication to you. Who's name and to konuma ebia na ne ebesinesi. Now this is what every about one so. Let's go and hear this medical doctor what he has to say I'll see you in the next one.
To folders and exercise books, the shutdown of the Lightwave Health Information Management System is presenting dire consequences to the health sector. Aside from the long winding queues witnessed at the hospitals as patients seek medical care, a stark reality of medical data loss is threatening quality healthcare delivery. Dr. Elliot Cranton-Tunnell is a nephrologist at the Konfanoti Teaching Hospital. He highlights the challenges the situation is posing to his work.
And we had to virtually tell the patient that, listen, we are unable to assess, so those of you who have ever come, you may have to go. And those who remember your medications, then we may have to now write your own medications. Now the question is, I mean, for me as a nephrologist, whatever has happened to your kidney function, whether it's improving or getting worse, I will be able to tell if I'm able to see what your last lab result was. But now even if you present today and your creatinine is say 200, the question is, I cannot be hard on you because I don't know whether you have come from 300 to 200 or you have probably from 100 to 200, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So the difficulty is the fact that if you don't have the record, you will not even know what you are managing because you don't know the diagnosis. The diagnosis is not in our heads. This is on OPD basis. Let's come to admissions. It's even worse. On admission now, currently, we are writing in exercise books. In fact, when they brought the exercise book at first, I mean, some of us thought, okay, maybe it's just for a few days. And for some time, it's exercise books. Because technically, and everybody listening to this or watching this should bear in mind that it is your mother, it's your father, it's yourself and your data that is at risk. So there has to be a way that we will be able to get this data to be able to help the patient. Otherwise, our hands are tied.
Health Minister Kwabena Minta Akandoh announced plans by the government to introduce a new system, the Ghana Health Information System, after he found the contractors of the old system failed to deliver on their mandates. But these questions continue to linger on the minds of the health practitioners.
So now the question is, we have LIMS cards for these patients. Are we going to now get new cards for these ones? How do we link the new cards to the GhanaNsem card and be able to ensure there's continuity of care? Why we have folded, and again, for me, it's disappointing that gone are the days when we were using folders. I think now the folders are becoming more reliable because now we're going back to the exercise book, which is like the folder, than when now we are using electronic medical records, which was supposed to be more reliable. That one day a company says, or maybe a government says, okay, now I don't want this old one again. And then or a new one comes and says, okay, I also don't want GIMS because there was whatever I just like. Then what are we doing to ourselves as a country? And this medical record or data of our patients, it's sacrosanct. It's like so important. Without the data, we are useless. We cannot manage them.
The situation is also threatening data for medical research.
To make matters even worse, there are a lot of studies that are going on that requires this data. All right, so there are researchers that are more of retrospective data where we can go onto the system and we know it is there, so we can at least follow up a patient for 5 years or 3 years or 2 years. Now, where is the data? So a lot of grants or a lot of research that are relying on these data are going to suffer.
For the medical officers, they want an immediate restoration of the data system to better manage their patients. For Joy News, my name is
hypocrite guy. Osara or titikroma office and sema or catch the MPP in 2024 no a man for year free. Hypocrite and very corrupt guy. And all the tia sentimentamo and crofwa you sue and yet in FM and a befa won and a gantwa ejuma. One a befa wojuma and FM never forward juma. And why so now would do PAD tonu ever qua cotton with certificate na enko babiano instead FM now do PAD in betana. Runima, PAD no, a PAD a tower for PAD now, Wako difference Zimbabwe na enko babiano. Azumi lion for training na omo ye no kro mo certificate ya de ma omo no emu oduru chem PAD na dwanto Wako die no. Because wo certificate bia no we kita wo na dwanto a emu oduru chem Zumi lion training ya omo ya certificate of participation Zumi lion de man en crofo no. Womo certificate no emu oduru chain na dwantoa sa Zimbabwe PAD na wakwakwode a wode ne nam kroma wode tinhyire FM no And some are walking can 2024 tia MPP. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiane. Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeno. O papa no mami antiti uyi entina oke cancer ansem no. But this time ye ma unkokwa. Nana granto tie na tie ni yie. Sa o papa no mami antiti uyi no. 2024 u yusu in FM platform no. Edi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiatem. E kasetia Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. And nani ne ugusu didi Matthew Poku Prempe atem. Na babia omono Matthew Poku Prempe abo bradru no. Wona na ganto ni shuwa Matthew Poku Prempe ashe a onhye biem no. Eno no ye wu shu mu na wu anya. Wani agye. But wu timi kasetia no. Matthew Poku Prempe ni shuwa wa sha onhye biem no. Eno no wu nya ye wu shu mu na wabusu akura binto obida. But who see instead FM for my platform, I won't qualify to be there. And to when your platform 1 minute that, and why so now be your Juman and Kahibim? Instead from now be your Juman Kahibim. Kikan Yobaka in 20 you know. And then I was saying, a young one year decline. Sa wu ya wusi wei. Wutimi kase na Kevin Taylor your student. Kevin Taylor papa esa ba na no. Nko waji ne ba school fees afiri ho. Because school fees bia Kevin Taylor papa tua se wo sa akwa no. Kire na de se wo kire media no. Won kire ne ba ne media no. Ese sa papa no ba gi school fees ne back free ho. Because entity a bunny because wuna nkasa wi no why say wunyai wunu wo credibility time me mabronye ane esa ne mamobra wunu wo ye kratini time mabronye ne na mba wiase be yede se nana dwan to na otinchire fm no so ye kratini time me mabronye ane wiase mba mamobra because okita Zimbabwe PAD bia ubisa ne thesis crowd try ya onkai. Wei. Eso tire Kevin Taylor de. Sa Kevin Taylor program o nyina no ni teacher ne na nadwanto a awurade. Na Kevin Taylor papa besin nen on take step say or gini school fees back. And now you walk Kevin Taylor can't some kire wa betena radio susu. Woo so say obi a wo kire na de sa Kevin Taylor na ye wakora ba me che upanyini. I'm telling you Kevin Taylor na ye wo wakora ba me ma bronya de wo na dwanto me che upanyini. Nti Kevin Taylor de obetuma friend that boy ba me I'm telling you say me che upanyini. Nti enyanwanwa say Kevin wo wi ni say na kire Kevin Taylor adie dia enam se wo ba class bia na wi hihye obotom na ebituatua won sa no nti hwene brabo a student wom Kevin Taylor wo yi wo se wo no timitena ho say Kevin Taylor to one wadi obi atem wo ha wo yira fi se odidi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene na po atem wo yira fi na woti inshire FM ho wo ba wiase wo nto console da because wo mobra wo ye kohwini entino wo no nene wo se Kevin Taylor do atem wo su wo se makwakọ kan Richard Anan every reasonable journalist bia na dwenu ye sound bia ba bisa say assemble na Richard Anan ko kan me fa doctor no kran kan ho okokan ya bronya respondo ye and you can take Richard Anan fight and be ready say me hana wo ba no headquarters ha wo ba no you won't survive because there's no way I remember a wee person, a wee smoker like who Nana Jantua. Ebe can sem na wo catch na pony Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 this time you smell it. Sika waji different crofo ho no wababe han wani no watrate no waka wonsem wo wia wo se amanfo wonsa ye kroy ye no ba betena kroma Nti this time no be fan jet. Because headquarters here one kasa wa report no. Dia me de ba yaw no. A chain your student Kevin Taylor de yaw no. Because Kevin Taylor de end a free show. Onu wu di agro na obetena show no so na wu shu. Afen na me be yaw bibi. Sa se Kevin Taylor de tia brochire. Ha konso no wu ni bi. Me dia meteme dia no. Wo dia ne dia obi na abie na obe yusu ho no dia akasa. Because one so that no pan nware antu kan konshira FM ho a wuni ba bia obekasa mba me de me sara no pan beduru ye na no me ha no ohia TV ha no nya TV no kwa na wo ha o enya TV no kwa na wo ha o me wo office attach ya me ye me consulting disika she me bottom me ye me consulting disika a she me bottom. Wo dia na anim na dwantoi me say ohia TV ha no eye me office na me this studio na attach yo so onima eye me office ya me consulting papa Jessica e she me bottom me $10 she me bottom so onim office ha on be ka kire consulting ayeye ne nkrofo e ba ha eba oil and gas ho yi on be di adwenkyere ne magistika shem bottom $10 shem bottom enya kam bra ma me kyerɛw location na bahwe enya wa gi certificate ya enko ba bia because certificate na wa gi unim ne wo di ba me de me certificate me di ye adwuma wo ba fie ha me di ye adwuma ask mo ba ha nyina de o see manfo mo ba ha Omba di adwenkyere na ma charge on na ma gisika ya dan ashe me bottom enti wo na ba credibility a wonni bi fa wo certificate no e bi a consulting firm ma mehwe na twerɛ advice a wo to betima twerɛ advice a fa bi kra ma yehwe media wo ba ha ma kyerɛw because me background me de ya adwuma gisika di na dwanto ai wo PhD ni sa wo masters na wo tena wo dwudwa wo nu fa ya adwuma fa bi a consulting na fa ya adwuma ma yehwe because o na kyerɛ Kevin Taylor de na Kevin Taylor antebrofo yi na Kevin Taylor o teacher ne na dwanto a santina wa bon sei because Kevin Taylor the letter Kurana letter ya to say ato force in letter commitment authorization for project under the big push program no or the toso we kro won timi read the wom no the atoso sa student no na kire na de na wan kasa so krasa won tebrofo e na odisi ho eti yankodi na patem no waje pa na nkrofo abetua sika masa na dwanto awi ni nu no de na posi ho 24/7 e wa Asante region and officer obi antimi nyiwa no afen na ye no ye be kono munga mu me say wo PhD fake no fa ye adwuma na ye hu say aside media no wo PhD no certificate na me wo fa ye adwuma me say me oil and gas consulting firm e wo ha 24/7 me ye adwuma Monday Wednesday and Thursday for anumere e wo sa media adwuma yi na mom me ba me ye adwuma ko princess 7 bebo ansana mawura studio ha mawura ha na me serve abo amapon afri office na macross wa ba ha enkrofo bebre wo krom ha wo mo call into oil and gas ya wo mo ye adwuma wo mo eniama bebre me na me mo advice na magisika achembotom so when you talk nonsense san krofo no tia wo mo hwe am se akwa we ni ho osere unim nipa wo GhanaNsem no wo fake certificate na wasesa e bi free Zimbabwe ni aye no fire ne me ye ni bi fire bi ma yenhwe so obetimi a wo dia ne say yankwaji sika me no nobody ana betima bo me ma bronye pa se kwa attack obi na da ye bo pa attack obi a ye bo pa attack obi a Saneka Canada Japan honest ya say ono na hwe me a enye nokore na na wa mo me pa ana usara unya hu konsora enam se kurasi ni wana nwene da se obehu konsol no unya jisika wia ne open na oka no aka no ko no ye mu bi no sika ntimi ntoye me nya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign team manager or campaign team member, and I am not ready to be a campaign team manager. Regional chairman, they are matras high level. No, media say I support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ideas. Any views since Obeba president. That is all. And then they are not support to nobody. And a better say, and Obian him say, Canada Japan ye bitter, and what to Sikamamu. Or a bitter person because we are bring your support. Very, very bitter. Hey, woman media Madikanaka say, Muninano, Obetma Bomo pa. Samunya Juma, but me hit back one, na ye news. Dear Tiana say, on ya TV no, a won suase. On ya TV no was so. And to one meant to mean quasa competition, some hit away back, who hit me uncle. What hit me? Cause it's true na bobra baby. One ask you say what na media che bomodana frequency. One ask media no what na watch me way, my court way, my essay, a coffee and bomodana pesicana frequency ni bi. Na phenomenon student cry because of say teacher ni bia ni wa. Obetete ni bayi akra no beba be didi natem asa teacher ni ye papa enam se wo nya papa nti na subam bone kita wonti akra na wo kire na de ne se wo nya ni papa nti one akra ni mu wo nya ni papa you are very corrupt and dirty guy enunti ana one man ntete ye papa nti na ne Kevin Taylor sora na oba so because one man entity papa and who sara na utufu we ni okasa basa one another to an say ultimate na say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the way back you said those nonsense because of say wonya credible to MPP nti ebra ye baba yi matopoku prempe ukwaji sika etna nchire FM ho e ka say ai adentina na pokura no eba ma se running mate ojiji usika wie ye na no then enam se unipa wo pena ma manya running mate no asema na ponkan ye kura ne na dwantoa adane asem no no the tinsire FM ni nyina MPP ye take notice of that na eguso wo ho hey ye betima ye ubetima ye MPP campaign manager but we are telling you I am telling you as a regional chairman say MPP will never forgive you what you did in 20